Hi there, welcome to the day one of this 5-day WhatsApp masterclass. Imagine you are standing before an interview panel. You are cool, you are composed, you are alert, you are directed, and your body language is testimony to this fact that you are totally prepared. Don't you think this will influence the HR? If you ask me, I'll say 50% of your hiring is already done. Believe me, 50% of hiring is already done because HR has seen you. Now HR is just trying to confirm about his decision of hiring you. Now he'll be deciding this on the basis of the questions that he's going to ask. Now when he's asking the questions, it's not that you are answering to this question. He's not looking for the answers. He's looking for what kind of person you are. What are your values? What do you think about your own self? Who you are? What is important to you? How you can solve those problems? These are all the things that he'll be trying to confirm and take a decision in your favor or not. Now this can only happen when you are thoroughly prepared. So the preparation is that very important. HR has seen you the moment you entered inside the room, the way you came inside, the way you stood there, the way you are projecting yourself. You're standing straight, chin up, and in total control of your own self. This creates an impact. This creates an influence. Now this reminds me of something very important which I happened to read it somewhere, and it has to do with the preparation. Abraham Lincoln, he says, if you give me 6 hours to chop a tree, I'll spend the first 4 hours sharpening the axe. That important is preparation. Now what will happen is I am given the axe. Along with me, others are also given the axe. What others do is they straight away go into the jungle and start chopping the trees. But what I do is I sit somewhere and start sharpening my axe. And I do it for 4 hours. And then I'm totally prepared. I just take care of everything that is required to be there in that axe. And then when I enter into that field, within 2 hours, I just cut those trees and go away. Now the people are thinking how this person can chop a tree within 2 hours, whereas we have seen him sitting somewhere. But they do not know that I was preparing for this task. Preparation is that very important. Now preparation is something that has to be done just once, and after that you only need to polish it. Because over a period of time you will be gaining experiences, you will be learning few things, and whatever experiences, what are the learnings that you have, you will be putting them into your draft resume. And whenever you have an interview, you will be talking in terms of those, what you have gained, what is it that you have learned, your experiences. You will say, sir, it is easier said than done. But what happens is the moment I think of interviews, I get afraid, I become nervous. My body begins to sweat. My throat goes dry. I'm afraid. I feel that I'm going to fail. The fear of failure creeps inside me. How I'm going to face that interview panel, how I'm going to face that HR. All these things begin to happen to me. So I would say that it's absolutely normal. If it happens to you, it's okay, because it happens to everyone. It even happened to me when I joined Indian Air Force, and when I was going for that interview. It happened to me then. It happened to me even after that, when I was going to join as a soft skill trainer in one of the colleges. So it happens to everybody. If it happens to you, it's absolutely normal. The problem is not of nervousness. The issue is not of nervousness. Issue is of not being prepared. And if you are not prepared, There's no one who can recommend us. There's no one who can select us. Fear is something that happens to everybody. This fear should empower you. It should not take away the energy from you. Even it has the reference in the Bhagavad Gita. Now in the Bhagavad Gita, there was a situation when the Karna was going to fight Arjuna. When he was on his way to fight that great warrior, Arjun, the person who was driving his chariot, Madra Naresh, he asks him, Danveer Karna, are you not afraid of fighting that warrior? क्या आपको डर नहीं लगता? क्या आपको भय नहीं लगता? What this Karna says, वो काठ के योद्धा होते हैं जिन्हें डर नहीं लगता. मेरा डर मुझे जागरूक रखता है. They are the warriors of wooden. They are the wooden warriors who don't fear. I am a human being. I am made of flesh and blood. Fear is natural to come to me. So fear is something that happens to everybody. If it happens to you, it's okay. But that fear should empower you. It should not make you afraid. It should not put you away from the target. It should not put you away from your goals. Now, if the preparation was not that very important, then everyone should have cleared their interviews. Then why should Mr. Narayan Murthy, the co-founder of Infosys, had to say that 80% of the graduates in India are not employable? Why should he say all these things? He said this because he came to know from his team, the team that goes for interviewing in the campus, in the colleges, there they found out that the students have got degrees, but they don't have the abilities. They're not employable. That was a scenario, and that scenario still exists. Some of the people, some of the students are overconfident. They may say, I have got a degree, I have got the percentages, I have got the grade, hence I'll get through. I only have to pass those examinations. That is what their thinking is, that's what that they feel. But when they appear before the interview panel, there they come to know. When they come face to face with the reality, there they come to know they are lacking those skills, those people skills. And these are the skills that our HR is looking for, and they don't have it. They were misled by their degrees. Degrees are just a piece of paper unless the person behind those degrees has got some value. They never worked upon themselves. They never improved upon themselves. Hence, they didn't get through. The same can happen to anybody if a person is not prepared. Mr. Elon Musk, the founder of SpaceX, the founder of Tesla, he says, I don't give damn to your degrees. So that's the reason why preparation is that very important. So there are basically three main important reasons why you should prepare for an interview. Number one, to get through in the first attempt. And if you don't get through the first attempt, you'll keep struggling and losing upon those important resources, the money, the time, the seniority. Just imagine, there's an interview, and in that interview, I'm there along with few other people, few other candidates. What happens is, I don't get selected, and thus these people get selected. What happens is, suppose the salary is 30,000 per month. So by the time it's 1 year, because this company will come after an year, within this year, what is it that I have lost? I have lost 3.6 lakhs. Whereas the other person, he has earned that. And today, still I am not prepared. So I'll be losing upon 1 year. I'll be losing upon the time, because ultimately I'll be having to prepare. So I have lost on money. I have lost on time. And if I have to stay in that industry, I'll be losing seniority, because these people will be senior to me. I have to be exceptional to their seniority. When I'm not preparing right now, how do I think that I can be superseding them? So I'm losing on all fronts. I'm losing on time, I'm losing on money, I'm losing on seniority. That is the reason that I should get selected in the first attempt itself. Number two, why I should prepare is to overcome the fear. If I am prepared, I'll be confident, I'll be in control. And qualifying interviews will never be difficult for me. Any interview for that matter, which comes in the future, because I'm prepared right now. I only have to polish my skills. That's all. And the third reason why I should prepare is to demonstrate my preparedness, that I'm prepared. Demonstrate my accomplishments, whatever I have accomplished over a period of time. I'm not talking about what I have done. I must have done B, I must have done my graduation, I must have done my post-graduation. But HR is not looking for that. HR is looking for what I have accomplished. I have to demonstrate that. I have to demonstrate my knowledge. I have to demonstrate my skills. I have to demonstrate my abilities to use that knowledge and skills. I have to demonstrate my soft skills. I have to demonstrate my public speaking skills. That is the reason I have to prepare. So preparation is so very important. So if we prepare at the right time, we can crack the interview also at the right time. So that's it for the day. Tomorrow we'll be talking about developing the winner's mindset. How to have a winner's mindset is what we'll be talking about tomorrow. But before that, let us see the assignment of the day.